going to write something, wasn't I?
I expect no more.
You expect a lot less.
Fair enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try something new.
No.
Here's to a that fell apart.
That really fell apart.
Yeah,
We're good
yeah.
at this.
We're amazing at improv.
It's almost like we're in season 3 of our podcast.
Can't even get going.
Nope. And I'm Dave.
The more important question is, have you pitched the hum of the table?
Always.
Okay.
That is one of the things that I do, because it changes depending on how fast the spindle is moving and the size of the thing that's on it. It's kind of fun.
That's amazing.
I have an app on my phone that does spectral analysis that I use when I'm doing audio engineering stuff. And it's kind of fun to use on my lathe. Yep. That's all I got.
Yep. I'm just realizing that I have edited every single one of these episodes, and you do audio engineering for fun?
Well, yeah. You who eat up widows' houses?
The prophets.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of hear that.
Now that is good poetry.
Yeah.
On inequality and complacency.
Where is that from? I don't actually know.
Widows' Houses. Is that Amos or Habakkuk? Two pastors don't know.
It's from a lesser known prophet.
Is it Jesus? It's Jesus.
His name is Jesus.
Yeshua.
Yeah. Okay, that one hurt.
Yeah, no. Sun butter and jelly?
Ooh.
It's actually very good.
Sun butter, to me, smells like peanut butter that was recently discovered in a cave after sitting there for about 4,000 or 5,000 years.
Mm-hmm. What about almond butter? Keep looking for a poem.
Almond butter is very bad for the environment. I don't know that I've ever had almond butter.
Look at you. That's good.
I have had almond milk. I really like almond milk, but I feel bad drinking almond milk.
Yeah. We tried to make an egg bake with almond milk, and that was disgusting.
That sounds correct.
Don't ever do that.
That sounds very correct. It would be horrific.
It was the only egg bake at the church potluck that did not get fully eaten. Ooh, a form of cubism in poetry. I just learned that term when I was listening to our...
I hate everything about that.
I just learned about this, and maybe I'm using it wrong.
You just learned about cubism?
No, the cubism genre within poetry.
Oh,
like
no,
we know
okay.
of the.
I was gonna say, like, I am not an art scholar here, but come on, buddy.
But it's kind of like erasure poetry, in which you like take an existing context and create a new thing. But it's like collage poetry, in which you take existing phrases and you cut them up and you put them together into a new structured poem. I think that's cubism. If I'm explaining that wrong, can one of our poetry friends
yell at me
through the comments? Because we want to learn. But I learned that term listening to the Dennis the Menace episode. No. Let me explain that. So,
No,
okay.
leave it at Dennis the Menace, because I want you to explain the fact that you were reading the Dennis the Menace comic in the newspaper and you learned about cubism.
It wasn't that at all. It was this. I realized the minute I said it, it makes no sense to anyone.
Right?
Okay, so I texted Dave about a week ago that I found a podcast that is our podcast. It's identical. Yeah. It's eerily similar. It's called Bad Poetry. It was done by a woman in college for one of her production classes. They produced 4 episodes, and a panel of people shared their bad poetry, laughed at it, ended with a good poem. It is eerily similar and terrifying.
Again, we're very creative.
We're extremely creative people, but no. No. But it's so bizarre to listen to this and to have found it so far into our own.
Right.
In that, like, someone had the exact same germ of a thought, and like, so that's the Dennis the Menace reference, in that there are 2 Dennis the Menaces that came out at the exact same time in England and the United States.
Jeez, are you kidding me right now? That's where you went for Dennis the Menace?
Yeah, there's My Bad Poetry and Bad Poetry. They're the same podcast. They came out at different times, unbeknownst to each other. They just came out in 2018, so they beat us by like 3 years. But anyway, all of this is getting cut. Cubism.
I really hope you cut all of that except for Dennis the Menace and then me laughing, and then you just say Cubism.
Anyway. We also got a Tumblr. I just was having fun.
Tumblr still exists?
I realized it when I was like, what else is out there other than Twitter? Hey, Tumblr's a thing.
I thought Tumblr fell apart. Like, I thought it was gone to the ether.
I think it was resurrected. And the only reason I knew Tumblr was back was because Dig had an article on it. And so Dig's still a thing too, Dave.
I was just going to say, Dig also exists?
Yeah, I check that every day.
Do you check your GeoCities as well?
I never got GeoCities, no.
Of course you didn't. You're not cool enough.
GeoCities, no.
Can we get a MySpace?
No, they only have it for bands now.
I'll release some music.
Did I just hear your dog bark in the background?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Sorry, my kids are coming home.
Okay, well, we best rush along. So this is our curse, Dave.
This is our curse. A rod for our own back.
Is that from something?
Yes.
I mean, there's like self-flagellation. That's a whip. Why a rod?
Now I'm wondering.
Normally, I'm the one who butchers phrases. That's why I'm curious.
Okay, Google, why is Aaron wrong?
You've tried this before. It cites Leviticus.
Right, Aaron is not allowed to enter the promised land.
Okay, so that's all about cursing and blessing too. Wow, Dave, we've unlocked something here. No, okay. So
this is a phrase.
Okay,
it's a phrase in the UK to make a rod for your own back. So creating your own problems.
Of course, you would cite a UK thing. You Anglophile.
I am sure that it's from some random British comedy show.
Yeah, you've probably it was on QI, or it was on one of those other smart, witty comedians sit around a table and laugh at each other's inappropriate.
No, I just got it. It's Rufus Hound on The Unbelievable Truth when he does a lecture about rapping Christmas wrapping, like wrapping papers, but he does it with a beatboxer behind him. And he makes a comment that it's a rod for his own back. Wow. Wow.
Dave, how are we not like digging far more into your psyche?
Because we would get lost forever.
How did you not write poetry?
Because I'm not creative.
You have admitted to me that you've written songs. We're going to get there. That's season 5 for sure,
we're
right?
not getting there.
Well, we should probably wrap this up because I have no clue how I'm going to edit this.
Yeah, good luck.
This is also my curse. Comma splices and podcast editing. Now, her newest work, New and Permanent, strikes an amazing balance of humor and unblocking? What did I write here?
The level of professionalism.
Embarrassed every time when you see behind the curtain here. Oh, I know what I that must have been a crazy autocorrect. Okay. Unblinking. Oh, I was going maybe unflinching, but what are you doing, Ada? That terrified me. Hi. Sorry, no, it's okay. Sorry.
The ennui that you will experience.
I am, but I want you to read it in your best. Did you ever see the animated version of The Hobbit, like in the 70s?
Yes.
I remember my grandfather bought me the animated Hobbit movie, and I cried watching it because I was so like freaked out by all of the weirdness. I don't think I ever watched the whole thing.
You didn't like the singing goblins?
Oh my gosh.
Just pouring over the hills?
Wargs, yeah. So what I need you to do is read it in your best like 70s troubadour voice.
See, I hear troubadour and I'm thinking like Renaissance. I have to put it to music and grab a lute or something.
I mean, you could do that too.
Yeah, you have a lute, right?
No.
In the car.
I've got my mandolin in the house. I'll run.
Okay.
I'll run.
That's very true.
Okay, I've got some B-roll for you, Aaron.
Okay, what's your B-roll?
Inside this cup is a latte that I made at my own house. It's cardamom-infused coffee, and I added freshly microplaned nutmeg to it, and I steamed vanilla soy milk for it. And every fiber of my being wants to hate it. Like it's just like peak annoying hipster coffee. It's so good though. Oh my gosh. It's the tastiest thing I've ever had in my life.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If it helps, it was made from an old espresso maker that my in-laws had up at their cabin. Originally, it retailed for $15 in 1998 when they bought it.
Wow.
So it's not like I'm going fancy here.
No. Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, it does sound like it would taste really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I hate the fact that it tastes this good. But yeah, it's a venti soy cardamom
nutmeg
latte.
Yeah, that's a lot.
With one pump of honey.
Oh gosh. You just had it. Yeah.
Just to compare, yesterday we were at the in-laws and I had a cup of instant coffee and they didn't have any milk or cream or sugar. So I added malted milk because that's the only thing they had, like for making malts.
Oh, wow.
It did not turn out well, but it was coffee. I drank it.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
Yeah.
Oof. So
Wait. Also, speaking of appearance, hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
What's up with your face?
I'm trying something new, Dave.
I actually really like it. I think that's a
good.
good look for you.
Thank you. This is an audio format, so
Yeah. Dear listeners, let me describe Aaron's face to you. Ugly, weird. Does that help?
Yeah, no, that was helpful. With a patch of hair around the mouth.
Yes. Some would call it a goat.
A goat, indeed. A goatee.
A goatee. No, it looks nice though.
Thank you.
I think it makes your face look tall.
To be honest, it's the only part of the beard that actually grows in well. So if I leave anything else, it looks like a patchy mess. But this is my flushed out face hair.
Fleshed out face hair.
Flushed out.
Dear listeners, what a poet.
No, but
We're
I did.
Old, but not that old yet.
I did have. You know what kind of phone I had when we lived together, Dave? I had.
You had the Microsoft one. Didn't
I had
you?
the Windows. What was it called?
Oh my gosh.
A Windows. What was it called?
Windows technically a phone.
Windows Phone. It was a Nokia?
What?
No, that's not right. Oh, man, it's just like I still have the thing somewhere, but Windows old phone, cell phone.
So, dear listeners, if you are wondering how inane the conversations that we have get, Aaron is currently Googling his old Windows phone. I would like to point out that he is Googling and not binging, because binging isn't a verb.
Dave.
Yes?
You say that, and I actually have Bing up. I am Bing.
What?
That's probably why I'm not getting the answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, let me go.
That checks out. I mean, I would have even accepted DuckDuckGo.
Oh, man. Not sponsored by them, but...
Not sponsored by anyone.
No.
Other than our wonderful sponsor, Anchor by Spotify.
Which they might change their name just to, like, Spotify podcasts or something.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Windows cell phones. Google's probably going to put it up immediately and be like, you mean this dumb thing that failed? Nokia Lumia. Lumia.
Oh, Lumina. Yeah.
Lumia. Yeah, Lumia.
No.
We're going to What in the world did I just watch?
I just poured coffee and I had a long drip coming off of the cup that I poured my coffee from. So I had to lick it up so it didn't fall on my lap again.
I need to wash my eyes. No, gosh.
I burned my tongue. I got what I deserved.